moving on to our next principal, all the way from Hyderabad, Dr. Sneha Nalla, Director of Nalla Malla Reddy Foundation School. Madam, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Good evening to all of you.
Excellent. So, ma'am, diving straight into our questions, our viewers are very curious to hear from you. How should we create, how should schools create an interest in students towards STEM education?
So to start with STEM education, as we start with education first. So in the school, we start with the basics of the language, like the programs which we follow right from teaching them A, B, C. The same how we start even in STEM education, we have to start right from the basics, like the basic soldering, basic carpentry, or basic welding. So along with this, introducing them towards the resistors or all these electronic equipment. And then going on to the next level is the robotics or the 3D printing and the other part, laser engravers and all these things.
All right. So, viewers, there are several aspects that you need to learn from software to hardware, as Madam Sneha, Dr. Sneha elaborated. Okay, to our next question to you, Dr. Sneha, what should be the requirement of any school for cultivating technological awareness to move towards the goal of STEM education?
For STEM education, first of all, what is needed is to imbibe an interest towards science. So the science, to grow the interest in science, first it has to be started with how it is being presented. So presented to through the laboratories, and then for the present day, as it is shown about the old classroom or the new classroom in the previous by the previous speakers. So the same how as science has to be presented in a better way, and practically it has to be shown. And the mindstorms, which is the best way, Lego mindstorms is the best way how we can show the models even. And also a few videos which are played so that they grow interest in science first. And then coming to the next part is about technology. So technology is through the basics of coding. There are many websites like the coding.com or so. So wherein they learn. Whereas coming to Mindstorms, it gives that also. The edge also is given through that. And then engineering. So to put this science and technology together. So this is what is the engineering concept. And then the mathematics, what we are talking about is the precision which is taught. So to grow the interest, first it has to be taught in how it has to be understood by the student first. So it is definitely possible with a better device, like, so as it is displayed, that's right. I feel it is a safe device also for them to learn better.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you so much for elaborating on what all students can learn from and how they can implement, and the safety aspect as well of what they are using. Thank you for sharing, which kits students can use. All right, to our next question from you, Dr. Sneha. Our viewers are very eager to know from you, how does STEM education help in improved performance of students in their overall development?
Yes, overall development is to start with the students' overall development is dependent on their innovative skills. So imbibing an interest in the concept of innovation is much important. So for that, we start with, as it was been talked about, so many things introduced to the students so that they know the concepts and then they can practice them properly. So they know the coding, for example, and then they can practice it and keep this in practice through an engineering model or whatever it is. And then as well as this is how when a student innovates something, they are very confident. This is how we make the leaders of tomorrow. So this is how it also improves their leadership qualities. Confidence which we give to the student to make the best out of. And I like the concept of STEM to the art adding to it. STEM
Absolutely.
to STEAM. Yes, right.